I have watched the progression of our nation to godlessness or lawlessness for quite a few years now. And I've come to an understanding. In my observation and opinion, he seems to react indifferently, at least at first, but then I believe he sends chastising events into our lives to get our attention. For our nation, I think we can recognize many of those events, such as maybe 9/11, and also God raising up godless leaders with no ability to think properly and are deluded. But is there a point of no return when we continue to kill the unborn, celebrate same-sex marriage, celebrate homosexuality, and many, many other sins? So I ask the question, are we entering into the time called the days of Noah, as described in Scripture, when depravity and wickedness was so bad that God destroyed all of mankind except for Noah and his family? The book of Romans chapter 1 verse 18 says this, "The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and wickedness of people who suppress the truth by their wickedness." And goes on to say this in verse 28, "Just as they did not think it worthwhile to retain the knowledge of God, so God gave them over to a depraved mind so that they do what ought not to be done." And I might add, so they could not think properly or make wise decisions. So I ask, are we approaching that point of no return when God totally abandons a nation or a person to their own demise? It's a relevant question we need to ask ourselves. Maybe our nation has reached that point of no return. But for us as individuals, we can still turn to God and be saved from the trouble ahead that our God will be sending on the whole planet, because of the wickedness and depravity and rebellion that he sees throughout this whole world. Yes, you can become part of God's kingdom, the remnant he always preserves for himself, just by believing and trusting his Son, Jesus Christ, who he is and what he has done for us on that cross. The Great Tribulation, as revealed in the book of the Revelation, is at hand, folks, when God judges the whole world, and I hope that you will not experience that horrible time. So you need to seek the truth. And Jesus Christ said, "I am the truth, and the truth will set you free."